being into the system. So postcrossing is a very interesting hobby. A lot of fun we have, a lot of people we meet, and we make friends. We are writing a lot of cards to people. We are sharing, swapping on post crossing, outside post crossing, right? It's very interesting to be a part of post crossing. Thanks to Paulo and Anna to create this for the world, right? It's literally connecting people across the globe. So I will open it up to the audience. Like you can share your experience, how you came. Just you can give 1 minute of introduction. Just say who you are, where you're from, just to get a fair idea in terms of about the person, and then also what post crossing mean to you. You can speak out on those lines. There's no literally I'm not going to curate anything in terms of you have to speak, you speak first, you speak second.
Yep.
Whoever wants to speak can speak out, but keep it brief. So then one round of introduction will finish, and then we can get into more rounds of speaking. And midway, somewhere we'll launch our the Meetup card. I will open up my screen and then share my screen and then show the Meetup card. I'm sure most of you also shared your digital signatures. If you have not done, whoever is attending today, please do share your Meetup cards, and then we'll put it up in the backside of the card and then we'll share it with you. So I'll open it up to the audience.
Okay, this is Jai Shaktivel. Hope you are well, and I'm very happy to meet you all here in this meetup, the 50th anniversary. I'm from Chennai, Dr. Jai Shaktivel, working in the University of Madras, Department of Journalism and Communication. That's it. We will discuss a lot. Now I will give a space for the other persons.
I'm Sanoba Bharucha from Bangalore. I've been very interested in post-crossing from the beginning because the amount of knowledge and things we gain and the number of people and the variety of people we meet. So I'll keep it short so the others can join in.
Okay, my name is Mukund Chibrankar. I am from Pune. Actually, I started post-crossing since 2006. Unfortunately, last year I had to take a break because I took presidency of our local Rotary Club here. So I was not able to devote time for post-crossing. But now that it is over, I will restart this year.
Hey, I'm Sunil, and I started with Postcrossing just 6 months before, and now I do it with my daughter as well. So, yep, thank you so much.
Okay, can I?
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Riek from the Netherlands. I started Postcrossing in 2016, and I'm very curious to meet people through cards, learn about their habits and all the things they are doing and share mine with them. So it's really, really, really fun to do it, and I'm happy we celebrate this.
Hey. Hello everyone, this is Pulkit from Ludhiana, Punjab. So post-crossing or postcard writing actually make me calm. It's like a yoga for me. I feel like I'm interacting with someone somewhere in the world while writing cards. Also, I got to know what is happening in the world through postcards. Whenever I open my PO box and saw lots of mails in it, at that time there is a smile on your face. Thank you.
Go ahead, yeah.
Can I, PV?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir. Murli, sir, go ahead.
Yeah. My name is Murli. I'm from Bangalore. I'm a mechanical engineer by profession, working as a project manager. I came across this post-crossing in a philately exhibition in 2015, and somehow it was immediately pulled me. So from that day, I'm enjoying it. Gives an opportunity to know more about a lot of people around the world, about their culture, so many facts, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. And I can tell it's become part of my life. So thank you for inviting PV. Thank you.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we will just go brief introduction, 1 minute. Just talk about you and then what you do. And then we'll get into the next round of talking about post-crossing as such. I could see Colonel Akhil sir also in the meeting. So I'll call upon Flynn next. Flynn, you can go ahead and then talk. Yeah.
Hi, happy birthday to Postcrossing. I'm so glad this is happening. My name is Flynn George, and I am from India, Kerala. And I'm I'm currently doing CA. So I have my work as well as studies. So yeah, that's what's happening. Thank you.
Yeah, next person can go on. Yeah.
Hello everyone. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Hello everyone. Good evening everyone. मैं दिव्यांग जोशी बड़ौदा गुजरात से. I am a hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hear you, Divyang Joshi. Please go ahead, speak.
Hello. Connection, sir. Connection problem. Sorry, sir.
No problem. No problem. Go
hello.
ahead.
Hello. Hello.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Please carry on.
Yes. This is Divyang Joshi from Vadodara, Gujarat. I am doing a job in a IT company. I am as a executive central operations. And I am really thank you for this meetup, online meetup, and thank you everyone.
Yeah, Abdul Naeem.
Hi, thanks for inviting me. I am Abdul. I'm from Chennai. Actually, I'm a stamp collector from my childhood. I love stamps. You know, whenever I see stamps, I used to explore the countries. I used to search about the countries like that. Once I was in Chennai, I was invited for a meetup by Prakash and the other team. I went to the post-crossing meetup. Then showed me a lot of cards from different countries. From that meetup, really, I was so excited, and I just entered into the post-crossing, and within a year, from the official post-crossing site, I got around 100 cards to and fro. From that, it's still going. I have crossed around more than 1,000, 2,000 cards. I believe 1,000 cards. I think. Really, whenever in the morning, whenever you see cards from overseas, from foreign countries, really it is a stress relief for me. It makes me so happy. It's a best hobby. I know. That's what I believe. That's it from my introduction.
Colonel sir. Colonel sir is joining from France. Hello sir.
Colonel sir needs no introduction.
Long time.
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
Should I speak or?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Speak, sir.
I want sir to start because he is the senior most of us.
Okay.
No, I already introduced myself. I think you logged in after I had introduced. So anyway, just for the benefit of others who joined recently, I'll just say again that I am Mukund Chiprunkar from Pune, and I am post-crossing since 2006. Although I took a small break last year, but now I will restart this year. Yes, Colonel Sahab.
I am a retired army officer, settled in a small village in Tamil Nadu. And for last 35 years, I am just learning about the postcard. My journey and knowledge yet not complete about the postcard, which I feel is a guru for me. And, in India, at least, I have all the active postcrossers in person. And with this, at present, I am in France, looking after my grandson. And I will speak to you on this subject once my turn comes. For introduction, I am a postcrosser and learning postcard.
So wonderful. In fact, Colonel Sir is a mentor for lot of us in India through the Postcrossing Society of India and various activities under his guidance we could execute and do a lot more from Bangalore. Thank you so much, sir, for that. And then this event is also, right, I mean, under his guidance, we were able to kind of put together in place, and then we are hosting this from Bangalore today. I'll request the next person, maybe Thomas.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, glad to see many of my very good friends over here. Rick and some of them are unfamiliar to me. Namaskar, Agil sir. Yeah, the one of the pioneers of Postcrossing Society. So I'm Thomas Abraham. I'm from Kerala, and I have been to Postcrossing for the last 3 years, I guess. Actually, I found it quite accidentally, I would say. I have been writing letters though for the last 15 years, and once as I scrolled through my Facebook page, I saw a man named Prashop. He was doing his land tour over Asia, and he was sending a postcard from Laos to one of his friends in Finland. So I just came across and I saw it and found it very beautiful. So and I asked him, what is it all about? So he asked, I don't know, one of his friends from Finland asked him to send a card from each country. You know, those Laos, all these countries are a bit exotic. So he has sent it to them. So I asked that guy what is about, and he introduced me to postcrossing. So I found it quite amusing, and also he introduced me to certain postcrossing groups as well. So at first, the postcard were, as usual, you also might have been encountered the availability of picture postcards and philatelic stamps. Being from a remote area of Kerala, it was a bit difficult for me because I had to go to Calicut in order to get the philatelic stamps. So somehow I just find it and started doing these things. Basically, I did not much through the postcrossing site, official postcrossing site, in fact. I was doing the direct saps and all these things, and I came across lot of groups, lot of wonderful groups, and some of my good friends even here. Rick, so nice to see you here. So that's how I have started postcrossing. So basically, my idea was to collect at least a postcard from every corner of the world, I mean countries, and just speak about it and pass it on to the younger generation, like the children. So far I have collected, I think, with the help of so many generous friends, I have collected over cards from 190 countries, I guess. So now during Corona, it's been a bit tough. So I genuinely miss writing postcards, but it's okay. Things will resume, I guess. So that's all about me. So over to the next introduction.
Wonderful. Vinayaka, you want to speak?
Yeah, my name is Vinayaka. I'm from Bangalore. Started postcrossing about 3 years before. Of course, under the guidance of Akhil sir, I've learned a lot of things. And being part of the WhatsApp groups and many Facebook groups, I've been exchanging postcards around the world, learning a lot of things from different countries. And recently, I've introduced my son also to the postcrossing world, so he's enjoying it too. That's it. Nice to meet you all. Thank you.
On to Presha.
Hey, Presha is coming in just a minute. Sorry.
Okay. Then we'll have Jagriti. We'll have Jagriti. Jagriti, sorry.
He is not around.
Speaking. I don't know, someone is speaking, but can we have Presha speaking or Jagriti speaking? Presha, go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Presha and I'm 10 years old. So I wish happy 15th birthday to Postcrossing. I think last time when we went to post office, I met PV uncle.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Dhanalakshmi ma'am, you can speak.
My name is Dhanalakshmi. I am from Coimbatore. I am like post crossing.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, madam. Bharti, I'll unmute Bharti Chopra.
Hello everyone, my name is Bharti and thank you PV for organizing this meetup. We were missing post crossing, so at least I'm able to put faces to the name of the people who have interacted through Instagram. And happy 15th birthday to Post Crossing. I joined Post Crossing while I was in Kuwait, and that was in mid 2017. Unfortunately, due to some circumstances, I'm not able to send or receive many postcards through post crossing. But yes, I've made really good friends through direct swaps, and I would say this has opened my world to so many new countries. I feel that I was living in a cocoon before, not knowing about the rare countries, the islands, the territories. So I'm still learning a lot, and there are so many aspects to this hobby which we help us to grow as a human being. So I hope we keep enjoying this hobby as soon as the service in India is resumed. Thank you.
Where are you located, madam?
I'm in Mumbai right now.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Bharti ma'am. So, though you said, I mean, I invited and all that. So it is the, the meetup arranged by PSOI and the teams and friends. So it's all it's our event, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Our event, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm going to request Ramanathan sir. Ramanathan sir. Okay, so if more people are, I think, yeah, so Ramanathan sir is not able to unmute himself or he is not there. Jagriti, you wanna speak?
Hi, myself Jagriti. I'm from Bangalore, and postcrossing was a completely new world for me. Into collecting thematic stamps on the theme of Olympics. And postcrossing has helped me to socialize with many people around the world. I get postcards stating that how they also share the same hobby as me, that is philately, and like they also collect Olympic stamps. I've got many Olympic collectors, and we still are in touch by WhatsApp or any other social media apps. So yeah, happy birthday, Postcrossing. That's it. Thank you.
Wonderful. So now that the introduction for most of us are done, I think apart from Ramanathan sir and one more person who's missed, so we'll let them come back. So we'll move on to the next leg where we will share what post-crossing means to. Sorry. I think Amudini wanted to introduce herself, my daughter who's with us here. Please take it.
My name is Amodini. I'm a 7-year-old girl. I like post crossing.
What post-crossing means to you?
I
What do you learn from post-crossing? That's what you have to say.
about everyone.
Okay. So then we can move on to the next leg of our session where we'll ask friends to speak about post-crossing, what post-crossing means to them, because it's the 15th anniversary for post-crossing today. And it is great listening to the stories, the kind of time they spent, the founders of post-crossing, when they're mentioning about how it started and all that. It is so interesting to listen to them. So I'll open the open the panel to all of us to speak about what post-crossing means to you individually, right? Everyone, post-crossing to all of you.
Okay, for me, I think, sorry, I'm not visible because I'm out of my house. But anyhow, I have to tell that how my post crossing was started. Actually, it's a very unique one because when I told about my experience with the post crossing, I was with international broadcasting. So there I have a lot of friends from different parts of the world. So through that way that we connect with all the listeners in different parts of the world. So once what happened that all the international radios were closed down because of they were changing over to a new technology like a podcasting and internet streaming, something like that. So after that we searched something, any unique things where contact all the people. Is there any possible to contact these kind of interested and like-minded people like that? Search the time that I came to know that this kind of post-crossing and something related to like a ham radios, like these things were happening. So that I were entered in this field, and now we are happy that the rest of the things were happen because of the postcasting. Because in international radio we are receiving a lot of cards from different parts of the world. That is, the international radios were sending QSL cards. So I'm a QSL card collector, and nearly 2,000 cards I were collected from the international radios. But now what happened that the international radios were stopped to send the QSL card for the listeners because of the changing of the technology. So that were overcome by like this kind of postcasting. We are happy that like the QSL, we are receiving the postcasting cards were from different parts of the world, and also receiving a lot of stamps. Thank you, PV sir, and all the people those who are here hearing me. And I'm here and listening. I will listen your experience also. Thank you for the opportunity.
Any messaging for the, you can just wish, you can give your wish to post-crossing.
Yeah, of course.
Recording,
yeah, because you see that post-crossing is I already told you, this is the way that this is the only hobby which gives a lot of pleasure. Because you see, every day you will receive one card from different parts of the world. We people were take that card and see that card in different ways. That means the quality of the card, stamps. So the wish is that this is the 50th anniversary where give a lot of new things to that. That means we people are learning a lot of new things because of Corona, and new cards were also entered, new postage stamps were also came into live. So this is a wonderful opportunity to meet you all in this pandemic time. Even we are happy because of these kind of pandemic. Our thoughts were in different ways. That means this will give a lot of relaxation for the people, those who are you see, compared to the other people, they are very worrying and thinking about that what will happen like that. But what we post process were seeing our postcards and the stamps and we are remembering all those days and the cards, no? So this is the way that we revamp ourselves. We will refresh ourselves. This is the way that post-processing helps to us. So I wish all the people, and I wish the team members were there conducting this. Thank you all.
Yeah, in a way, these postcards are documentation for the future. That we had COVID. Postcards are also the documentation for the future, right? Wonderful. So we must have received so many things. Wonderful, sir. The next person. Mukund sir, you want to go?
Yes.
Rick, you already started. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Rick. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will be not that long, so I hope I can do it first. So what do I see in postcrossing? Postcrossing is the possibility to learn about everybody on the world. And my goal is to make friends, not even special the cards, but make friends and learn about friends, learn the habits, the religion, everything, because I always want to know everything. And my first card was my orchid card. I'm very fond of orchids. And my first card was in 2016, an orchid card. And it's still my favorite because people are searching something for you. What don't I like about postcrossing is that some people thinking you can send everything. That means they rip a piece of paper, stick it on another paper and say, look, I have a beautiful card for you. That is not postcrossing. That is ripping people off because we always make good cards. I make myself, so you know it. So what do I say to the founders of the postcrossing is, I wish there many, many, many more years, and I wish us many, many more years on postcrossing, because it's the most beautiful thing in the world, I think. It brings people together, and the lonely people are not lonely anymore. So I think it's the best thing for us all. So happy birthday to the postcrossing, and Phoebe, for the difficult name of the group, thank you for organizing.
Postcrossing Society of India, PSOI. Okay. Mukund sir, you want to go next?
Yes. Okay. Thanks, PV, for organizing this and inviting me to get in touch with all of you. For me, it has been a wonderful journey of more than 10 years, and I have enjoyed every card I have received. You see, all the channels of telecommunication and internet, they connect people not in person, whereas the post crossing is only one such connection, which is a heart-to-heart connection, you know. And second thing I like most about post crossing is that I came to know more about India from post crossing, because many of my friends from abroad, they kept on bugging me that what is this, what is that, can you send me a card, what does this mean to you? And so many things which I had personally not known about India, I tried to investigate and find the answers for them. And in that process, I learned a lot about India myself. So that is one more thing. Third thing is, okay, the hobby might sound a bit expensive, but it is what it gives as a pleasure to you is really priceless. You know, you make so many friends, and it is just unthinkable that somebody takes a lot of pains for you, finds some beautiful stamps and writes a nice message and digs out a card of your liking. So in this world of very small attention span of few seconds, somebody is spending hours to write to you. That kind of feeling is itself unimaginable and gives immense pleasure to the receiver. So these are some of the things I like about post crossing. Of course, meeting in person is also very valuable, and it brings you face to face with a lot of creative people, there are many people on this group who are extremely creative with cards and with decorations and other things. So that itself is also an inspiration for everyone to go on, because in this depressing atmosphere, you need a lot of things to build you up internally and boost your confidence. So this is one such hobby that has a tremendous potential. And the Indian mantra of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is ours. So that is Postcrossing implements or executes that extremely flawlessly. So I just love Postcrossing, and I wish it many, not only years, but centuries to come. Thank you.
Very nice. Nicely put together about this, the last sentence with Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and amazing. So who's going to go next? Flynn, you want to go?
Or we may invite Sanket Oswal to introduce himself.
Oh yeah, Sanket joined a little later. Yeah, Sanket? Yeah, he can introduce. Sanket?
Yeah. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Sanket Oswal from Pune. Some of you already know me. I am into post-crossing for a few years now, but I still consider myself as a very young post-crosser. And firstly, I'm very happy to see some of you. Thank you, PV, for organizing this. And hello, Mukund sir. Been long time. Hi, Akil sir. Yeah. So I said this last time as well. I don't know what is the context, PV. Can you just tell me, or am I supposed to speak few words about post-crossing?
Yeah, today is Postcrossing's birthday. Anyways,
Yeah,
we
I know that.
first round earlier. So what
Okay.
Postcrossing mean to you? You can speak on those for a bit.
Okay. Well, so post-crossing has means a lot to me. Sometimes I get too busy, but I still enjoy postcards and the art of postcard writing. In fact, post-crossing has given a lot to me. I have made friends for life through post-crossing. And sometimes I feel that post-crossing is not just about postcards, but it is beyond postcards. We meet so many people through post-crossing, and we get to visit so many places via postcards. Two of the amazing people I met through post-crossing are present in this meeting. One of them is Mr. Mukund Chiplunkar. I met him in Pune, and I got to learn a lot from him. Another friend that I made through post-crossing was Colonel Akil Kumar. I visited him in Bangalore a couple of times. He has a huge postcard, I can say his house is a postcard museum itself. Right, Akil sir? So that is there. And apart from that, I attended a couple of meetups, and it was really nice to know so many people through post-crossing. One interesting thing that I really enjoy about post-crossing is the variety of people you get to meet from all walks of life. So I've received postcards from the US soldiers. I've received a postcard from someone in Afghanistan. And it is really, it's really nostalgic when I go back and see those postcards. It's really something that I enjoy. Yes. Thank you for allowing me to speak, PV.
Thank you all, Sanket. Thank you very much.
So like Sanket was mentioning, Colonel Sir's house is a museum. Everybody should visit whenever he is back from France, and we'll all go to Hosur. And I've been there once, but yeah, I want to go again and again. Let's see. So,
I'm most welcome.
yes, yes, sir. I'll call upon Flynn.
Hi, this is really exciting for me. Like I said before, happy birthday again to Postcrossing. And this is my second meetup, so I know some of the faces are familiar, but some just very few people that I know. PV and Pulkit, Tomacha Namaskaram, hi, and Sunil, Vinu, of course. And I want to mention it's Vinu's son's birthday on 18th, if I'm not mistaken, Swaraj. So I would like to say happy birthday to him as well. And I hope your interest also fosters. So for me, I also accidentally came across Postcrossing because I've always been writing letters my whole life. So some 15, 17 years, because I was in Oman. I was born there and raised there. So I used to write to my family in Kerala, to India. And once I came back to Kerala, all my friends are spread all across the country because I studied in an Indian school. So I have friends from the north, west, east, south, everywhere. So I still keep up the habit. So I've been writing forever, but now to find a community where, you know, I can write and it is appreciated in the same way, or, you know, you look out for that same thing is very nice. So Postcrossing specifically I came across because there's an Instagrammer named Paula. She's from Spain. She's right now in Ireland. So I accidentally came across this through her newsletter about Postcrossing, and I was mind blown. I did not know something like this existed, and I was just so mind blown with the whole concept. So which is why this birthday meetup makes it all the more special. And I joined in 2019. So it's been a very short span for me when it comes to Postcrossing specifically. But everything about it is just heart melt. I mean, like Mukund sir said, you know, the fact that a person chooses a postcard, takes a stamp, writes on it, because like he said, our attention span nowadays is very minimal because, you know, social media, and we don't really put so much of time into one thing. So when we do so much of, put so much of effort into a card, into a letter, I think it's wonderful. And like Thomas was saying, another thing is about getting into the younger generation. So I keep writing to my cousins, I send postcards to them. So it's, you know, at some point, if it strikes them as interesting and if they carry it forward, there's nothing better than that. And I love the thing about stamps as well, because you get a card from so many different parts of the world. So, you know, you learn about it. I've learned so much through stamps, through so much through the postcard pictures about, you know, different cultures and different things that happen around the world. I'm looking forward to getting to know more of you because it's been very, very nice for me. And I discovered so much during COVID. So that's sort of putting like a, you know, like a hindrance in my sending postcards and receiving them now, but it's all right. Soon we'll be all back in full force, I believe. So happy birthday to Postcrossing. Thanks, PV.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks, Flynn. So we'll move on to the other postcrosser from Kerala, Thomas.
Hey, yeah, I think I have already expressed
Maybe one more
post
note on that, so then we'll
yeah. For me, the thing, most of the speaker from Reek, Flynn, and Mukund, most of them have expressed what post crossing actually is, and I just you know just agree with them. And what makes me into this post crossing is that the very reason that someone puts their effort into making you happy, like just buying choosing a card for you, and right from the sending out, it's truly something that we must appreciate. And when I get a postcard, I also like to carry it forward. So it's a chain of happiness. That's what I think. It's not a piece of paper anymore, but it's a chain of happiness. And through post crossing, I have made friends for life and people who just care, like, you know, us around. Like one of them is Reek sitting here. Like it's so wonderful that, you know, making friends worldwide that who cares for you, you know, and you know that they are there when you are unhappy or in any way possible. So I'm so thankful to PV, and actually I came to know about this meeting through this Minia's meeting. So I saw saw PV there, and I think it's Vinayaka who was typing there. There is a meeting happening over there. Actually, I am not that expressive into this meetup and all. I'm little kind of shy, so I have been not into this kind of post crossing and all, like the normal meeting and all. But I am so glad to see so many good friends, like Flynn is there, then Abdul, hi Abdul, then Pulkit is there, Bharati is there, and so many of them. And I know I have heard from a lot of post crosses about Colonel Akhil Kumar and his valuable effort and inputs into this post crossing, and how he is helping the younger ones to just grow. And it's so nice. The feeling is that you help others. That's a wonderful thing about post crossing as well. You once there are no jealousy, there are no competitions, and there are always a welcoming attitude to this post crossing community, right? So that's what I like about post crossing. And what I do not like about this post crossing thing is that some of them are really in a rush to complete the exotic countries and tick off from the missing list. Come on, it's not about a game, it's not about a record, but it's about the passing of happiness. So sometimes I'm really pissed off when I get a card from a country and people just rushing into inbox how to do it and how to do it, and they just really press us sometimes. And it's so nice that if we have an opportunity, we will help them out. And most of them who are sitting here, I think I have helped them out. But some of them, like unfortunately, none of them is here. But some of them are really, really curious and really pushing us to give the details. And sometimes it's postcard is a bond between two persons. It's a message being sent, whether it is sent from an exotic country or normal country. It's a message of sometimes that pisses me off. And I hope you got the message what I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say about this wonderful hobby.
Very, very nice of you, Thomas, to mentioning about it. And also happy to meet Paulo and Anna in the other meeting, and we were lucky to just say hi to them also.
Yeah.
So it's also surprising. It's like I was not expecting. I don't know about it, and suddenly we get to know about it, and then could just log in for a bit, and before we could come into our meeting. So like you're mentioning about Colonel Akhil Kumar sir, he in fact the Bangladeshi event which is coming up, the festival, three of us, myself, Presha, Sunil Kumar, and then Vinayaka. So we are all participating in this exhibition thanks to Colonel Akhil's guidance. I've never seen an exhibition in the past. Never seen an exhibition.
It's because of Colonel sir that I'm participating here.
So he could guide us, and then we're going to show our work in Bangladesh this time. So I'll call upon Akhil sir to speak a few words about PSOA also. There are many of them not aware of PSOA. Some of them, not many of them, some of them. Yeah. Colonel sir.
Yes, sir. So we are lucky that Madam Sanoba is with us in this meeting.
Yes.
Yes. Good evening, madam. And,
good evening. Good evening.
And many of you may not be knowing, she is the president of PSY, and she is and she is the founder member. I mean, Sanket and myself, when we started the journey on postcards in 2012, and then we came into the company of Sanoba Madam, Amar, Sanket and all, and then we made this small association, which is still going on. We can discuss it later sometime. Now about the postcard, I will speak, and many of young friends must know that we started this caption. The postcard teaches us art of giving. In any of your passion or hobby, you purchase things, items, or whatever it is for yourself, and you enjoy yourself with that. Let's say music, or let's say stamps. You buy stamps as a philatelist and put it in the album for your personal possession. Whereas a postcard is such a thing, you go buy the best one of it to be written off within an hour or within a day to someone whom you have never met and you don't know even him. So the postcard is, for me, is a harbinger of hope. The hope that is the humanity. So it teaches you the art of giving. You give the best of your time, message, card to someone who have never known to you. So this is me taking postcard as a guru. The next point which I wanted to emphasize is the education. So postcard gives you or educate you about the country from where you are getting it, the pictorial part of it, the message, the journey of the postcard, the stamp, and the postmark, the cancellation. And all this together, you come to know about the person who has written to you, his thought, his emotions about you. The next point is, it is a proper method of exchange of emotions. It's not only one time when you get a postcard address from Postcrossing once, and then you start the journey of friendship forever. Like we have done with many friends like Sanket, Mukund, Sanoba Madam, PV, Vinayak, Rohit, and plenty of them. The next point is, it eliminates your distress, depression, and deformity. The moment you think of a postcard, whether you are receiving it or when you are writing to somebody, you come into a cheerful mood. You compose yourself, write a best quote, passage, poetry for someone to receive from India. So it eliminates your distress. Then it enhances your persona. The moment you get an address or you want to write a postcard to anybody even known to you, you again select the best of the vocabulary, the best of your writing, and then for doing this, you read a lot. Once you read a lot, your vocabulary improves, your grammar improves, your handwriting improves, and overall persona gets improved. And the lastly is the extension of family. Through postcard, your family keep getting extended. And here I will mention it. I was lucky enough to host Dr. Emily from UK. Many of you must have heard she is the only person who has written a thesis for her PhD on postcards of India. And it's a wonderful thesis. You must read. Then I met and hosted Yang from Taiwan to my place. Then I hosted Ian Smith of Scotland to my place. Then I have got Faisal Rahman, Somant Kumar from Bangladesh, who were kind enough to accept my hospitality for a week in India. Then I have got Miel Pierre from France, who again honored me by visiting me in India. And of course, India, many friends like Vivi Anand, the pioneer of postcard in India, Vignesh, Sandeep, PV, Prashant Blake, Amardeep, Namrata, Sudeshna Barua, Shiv Shetty, Vinayak, AMR, Amudini, Sanket, Sirishma, Gokulan Ravi from Chennai, they all have honored me by visiting to me. And with the help of POSI and Sanoba Madam, we have arranged a proper exhibition of postcards on UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bangalore on Metro Rangoli. It was a wonderful experience. We also had many workshops on postcard for execution in Rashtriya Military School, Belgaum. Then CPMG Tamil Nadu asked us to hold a meeting and an exhibition in Coimbatore. We have been invited by the National Philatelic Society in Mumbai to have our workshop and exhibition in International Philatelic Exhibition 2017 in Mumbai, 2019 in Mangalore. So because of this postcard, we could make an extended family. We also have honor to host two very important event in Bangalore and Belgaum. That was a salute to a soldier, where we wrote more than 1,000 postcards to salute our brave hearts who are manning our borders. And it was a well taken event by public of Bangalore and Belgaum. So now I am in France, and postcard has taught me all these things: how to be hopeful, how to be generous, how to be patient, how to improve your visual optics to select the best postcard, how to improve your handwriting, calligraphy, thought. In the due course of journey to the postcrossing for the last 12 years, I have seen around 30 cinematic film on postcards. I have read around 3 proper novels written onto the postcard itself, and it's wonderful. So for me, it is an art of giving and science of living. So I can't live without postcard, and this is all about what I can say for on the 50th birthday of the Postcrossing. And very soon we are having a meeting with Paulo. Hopefully the COVID allows us. And back to India, once we come back, we will try to have a physical meetup soon based upon the theme of dance. And for many new friends, you must be thrilled to know that we had the first live meetup on music in Bangalore, where we had live program. Then we arranged a exhibition of stamps on music and the exhibition of postcards on music. And with the help of our friends, PSI convinced the convener of Philatelic Society to have introduced postcards or picture postcard into the national level exhibitions, and that trend is continue. Now you can participate in national philatelic exhibition with the help of your picture postcards. Thank you very much. Thank you, PV.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful listening to you. Specific to those pointers that you mentioned, almost 8 pointers you mentioned. How it is just not the art of giving; it is also science of living. Very nice. It is so informative, and also it is it takes us to the next level of guidance to the next level. Thank you so much, sir. We're very happy to have you today in this meeting, and yeah. I think Paolo is joining in our meeting now. I just included Paolo is joining for our meeting. Wonderful. So, oh yeah.
Hi everyone.
Happy to see you, both of you, Anna and Paolo.
Hello, Anna and Paolo.
Hey, nice to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Wonderful. So we were just speaking about what postcrossing mean to us, and everybody was mentioning about their experience and what postcrossing is to them, and all of that. So now that you are here, before we kind of lose you, because you must be having a lot of sessions to attend. So we'll quickly release the meetup card.
Yes, now we can release.
Hello,
Paula.
So we'll quickly share the meetup card for India. I'll just show. So this is our meetup card, right? So we're saying happiness is all about sharing. Thank you, Postcrossing, for teaching us the art of giving. I've taken a cue from Colonel Akhil sir in terms of the art of giving. And the 15th year anniversary where the phosphorus is the matchmaker, phosphorus is the DNA, right? It's the, I'll just read out that message, what we wanted to say specifically. Like the phosphorus is our DNA, postcard connects people, right? And then like the youngest magical square, Postcrossing turns 15. So that's the message we wanted to give through this meetup.
Oh, it's a beautiful postcard.
We were lucky.
Thank you, Anna.
So wonderful. I'll just share, stop share. So then we will have you to speak something.
To interrupt you guys.
I just wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
How many people is in the meeting at the moment?
So right now we have 20 of 19 of us were there, and then so right now we just lost some of them because they had some to leave. Yeah. Simultaneously, so many meetings happen.
It's nice to see you all.
Yes. The next person can go on sharing what postcrossing means to them.
Yes. We can invite the next member to speak about what it means postcrossing to him or her.
Sanoba madam, you want to speak, or maybe I'll call Jagriti?
Yeah, I'll speak.
Sanoba ma'am, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. See, actually, being one, yes, with Akhil sir, being one of the pioneers, has been a very exhilarating experience for us. And apart from that, we have so many young people joining us, taking the lead in all these kind of things. It's really wonderful. And the most wonderful part about postcrossing is two things which are take home for me. Is I'm extremely interested in learning about new things, maybe culture, geographical features, political aspects, anything about any country. It can be beautifully displayed in brief through a postcard. So that's the wonderful thing that I like about postcards. And the second thing is the knowledge that I gain and the number of people that we get to meet. The variety from forward to, two things I look forward to when I get a postcard is what is the postcard about and who has written it. Postcrossing, those kind of messages sort of depress me in the sense that it's not enough. So that's why it's very necessary to write something and also write it in such brevity so that you convey it has a recipient. So that's why when I write my postcards, I take a lot of trouble to what they are interested in, and I write a lot about their own culture, whatever the areas of their interest are. So from that basis, I also enjoy postcards which are informative in that way. And I think many of you have covered a lot of the other points. The kind of people we meet, the variety, and there's so much of goodness in such diversity. That is the beauty of postcrossing. So that is my home, and it's always a pleasure being part of any meetup, whether it be virtual or so anything. Hopefully in the future we can have, and we look forward to. Thank you.
Wonderful. So I call upon Jagriti. She's waiting for a long time. Jagriti, please go ahead.
Hi again. My name is Jagriti, and what postcrossing means to me is that postcrossing is those little messages where you share your feelings with a stranger and he or she doesn't know you, and you get to read many other postcards from many other people who are strangers, and they share their happiness, or they try to reveal their stress through these cards. So I have learned many new things through post crossing, is like the geographical features of that particular place from which the postcards are coming, and the handwriting, the way of expression of a person. So, like, when you start reading it in your busy schedule of being a student, you feel so revealed, and those you get good vibes. And when I am writing a postcard to somebody, those positive messages what I write to them brings in positive vibes for me. So my dad was the one who showed me the site of postcarding, and this helps. I have just started postcarding a few months ago, and seeing both the father and the daughter, even my mom got interested, and she's made her own account in Postcrossing too. So now all the three of us are a part of this huge family called as Postcrossing. So yeah, wishing Postcrossing a very 15th year birthday. Thank you.
You got the right opportunity to speak when Paolo and Anna was there, wishing them straight to their heart. Wonderful.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi. First of all, I would like to thank Paulo and Anna for, keeping the tradition of postcards alive. It is like one of the crafts and arts of centuries which could have died if you guys would not have taken the initiative. So it brings a lot of nostalgia to me when I write simple messages. And what I like about Postcrossing is it has a sense of simplicity and innocence in it. Like you're sending a postcard with no expectations that the person would write you back, and it brings an instant smile to the recipient's face. And I think with this world where everyone is rushing and there's a lot of stress, this brings a calm to your life, and it teaches you to sit back, take a moment, read the messages, and how the messages are more important rather than what's on the picture or on the front of the postcard. So I think what personally I take away is that messages are more important than collecting or having a big collection. So thank you guys for doing a wonderful job, and please continue what you're doing, and best wishes from India.
So before we call Pulkit to speak, may I request Tapan Seth to introduce himself if he is available?
Yeah. Tapan, are you there?
Okay, then we go ahead with Pulkit. Pulkit, you may speak about what do you feel about Postcrossing?
Hello everyone. First of all, many congratulations to the creator of Postcrossing. I'm very happy. So Postcrossing for me is like a medium to share about my country to the world, either from through the front side of the card and also from the back side of the card. Usually I write about facts of India so that people got to know about that India is not just about Taj Mahal. There are lots and lots of other things. So Postcrossing helps me a lot to share about my country to the world. So thanks a lot for making this happen. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, Pulkit. Yeah.
Good, Pulkit. So before we call upon Tapan Seth, we can request Sunil or Presha to say a few words.
Hi, everyone. My name is Presha. Postcrossing, I like it because it helps you interact with many people. So postcrossing really helps me interact with many people, get to know about their food, culture, and their place, and also the stance that their country releases.
Good. well expressed, well said. So now we can request some.
Colonel sir,
Yes.
Tapan's mic is not working, some problem. So I told him to write message, let him type, and then we'll read that message. Divyang Joshi, you there? You want to speak? He said he want to speak in Hindi. I told him go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, no, just ओके सर, गुड, थैंक यू सो मच सर ने, मुकुंद सर ने बोला कि वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, सो मैंने ऐसा सोचा कि चलो हिंदी में ही बात करते हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने ही बताया कि वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, तो मुझे थोड़ा अच्छा लगा। सबको अजीब भी लगेगा कि ये हिंदी में बात कर रहे हैं, पर मैं पहले थोड़ा मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन कराऊं, क्योंकि मेरा नेटवर्क बहुत पुअर था तो मैं उस वक्त नहीं कर पाया। मैं दिव्यांग जोशी हूँ, मैं पैशनेट तो फिलहालिस्ट हूँ, यहाँ पोस्ट क्रॉसिंग में करीब मैं 1 साल से हूँ। और मेरे 4 फ्रेंड्स जो मेरे सबसे क्लोज है, भारती चोपड़ा, विनायका भाई, सुनील भाई और पुलकित, हम चारों इंस्टाग्राम से ऑलरेडी कनेक्टेड है ईच अदर, और वेरी क्लोजली हमारी डेली या 1-2 दिन में बातें होती रहती है। तो सबसे पहले सबको देखकर खुशी हुई। अखिल सर मेरे फेसबुक के मैसेंजर से थ्रू कनेक्टेड है, तो सबका पहले बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और मैं पहले आपको सबको छोटी सी स्टोरी बताना चाहूंगा कि ये जो स्टोरी है डॉक्टर विक्रम साराभाई की, जो हमारे इंडिया के साइंटिस्ट थे। तो जब मैं स्कूल में था, जब प्राइमरी में, तो हमको गुजराती मीडियम में ये हमारी स्कूल में एक स्टोरी आती थी कि विक्रम साराभाई उनकी फैमिली के साथ जब भी कहीं पर घूमने जाते थे उनके पापा के साथ, तो वो वहां पर खुद एक अपने नाम का ही एक चिट्ठी लिखते थे। पहले के जमाने में तो बहुत ये चीप था और ये पोस्ट कार्ड भी चालू ही थे, या पर ऐसा मैंने सुना है कि वो लेटर ही लिखते थे और सेल्फ एड्रेस करके वो अपने नाम की चिट्ठी बॉक्स में डाल देते थे। अब जब वो लोग अहमदाबाद आते थे, गुजरात आते थे, तब उनको वो चिट्ठी जब मिलती थी तो वो खुशी के मारे इतने उछल पड़ते थे, सबको लगता था ये चिट्ठी किसने भेजी है। फिर वो बताते थे फैमिली में कि ये चिट्ठी मैंने सेल्फ एड्रेस करके लिखी है। वो आज मुझे 1 साल के ये इस समय में याद आ रहा है वो स्टोरी, बराबर है। ये पोस्ट क्रॉसिंग में सबसे पहले तो मुझे काफी सारे फ्रेंड्स मिले हैं कि जब भी एक फैमिली जैसा मैं हो चुका हूं अभी, कि जितने भी क्लोज हो चुके हैं हम इतने करीब। सबसे पहले तो मैंने येलो पोस्ट कार्ड से शुरू किया था कि पहले जब पिक्टोरियल कैंसलेशन वाले पोस्ट कार्ड में सबको बेचता था, और 1 साल से मैं ऑफिशियल पोस्ट क्रॉसिंग के थ्रू फॉरेन में भी कार्ड्स बेचता हूँ, वहां से भी मुझे पता चलता है और मुझे मिलते हैं। अब जब एक बात बताना चाहूंगा कि मैं ऑफिस में रहता हूँ, कभी कभी लॉकडाउन की वजह से तो अभी नहीं कुछ मिला है, पर जब ऑफिस में था तो घर से एक व्हाट्सएप में मैसेज आता है कि यू हैव रिसीव्ड सम ऑफ कार्ड्स। तो जब वो जो एक्साइटमेंट रहता है, तो वो मैं आपको कैसे बयां करूं, वो मेरे पास शब्द नहीं है, क्योंकि घर से ही ऐसा मैसेज आता है कि तुम्हें इतने कार्ड्स आए हैं और ये सब अलग अलग है। और जब मैं घर पर आता हूँ और देखता हूँ तो काफी सारी स्टैम्प्स और कार्ड्स इतने अच्छे होते हैं कि मैं आपको सब मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पेज पर मैंने सब शेयर करके रखा है जो भी अब तक रिसीव हुआ है। और मैं जैसे चाहता हूँ कि मुझे फूड रिलेटेड कार्ड्स मिले, बर्ड्स पर कार्ड मिले, तो वैसे ही मुझे कार्ड्स रिसीव होते हैं। तो ये पोस्ट क्रॉसिंग में मेरी एक सोसाइटी में एक यूनिक आइडेंटिटी हुई है और काफी सारे फ्रेंड्स हुए हैं। और ये जो अभी मीटअप मेरी ये पहली है। पहले मेरा थोड़ा कनेक्शन पुअर था तो मैं अच्छी तरह से बोल नहीं पाया, पर एक जो यूनिक आइडेंटिटी मुझे मिली है तो उसके लिए मैं सबसे धन्यवाद कहना चाहता हूँ। और पीवी सर जिन्होंने ये ऑर्गेनाइज किया, अखिल सर, आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। कि मैं तो एक अभी जूनियर कलेक्टर ही हूँ, मैं पोस्ट क्रॉसिंग में उतना ज्यादा नहीं हूँ। मैं तो स्टैम्प एडिक्शन मेरा ज्यादा है कि स्टैम्प्स, कॉइन्स, फ्रिज मैग्नेट्स और सब कुछ ज्यादा कलेक्शन करता हूँ। पर पोस्ट क्रॉसिंग में जितना मजा आता है वो अभी दूसरे में नहीं आता है। तो आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक्स अ लॉट।
Thanks.
Okay, Divyang.
I'm going to request Akhil sir to translate this briefly for
Okay. I tell you. See, what Divyang is saying, when he was in primary school, he was taught a story about Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, who used to go to abroad for any trip or visit. He used to write a self-addressed postcard to himself. In fact, I want to tell other people who are attending this meet that this is a proper process to collect and create a chronicles. In good olden days, when I was 10 years old, this was a hobby to create chronicles. You go somewhere, write a postcard to yourself. When you come back, before you're coming back to that place, you are receiving a postcard and you chronicled it. Okay, where you have been, what you did that day, and the sequences. So Divyang Joshi was telling about the chronicles of Vikram Sarabhai, and now he is realizing that value of that hobby of writing postcard. Now, I think if Divyang is 30 or 28 years old, so he took 25 years to understand the power of postcards, to create the chronicles or diary to yourself. And this is all about his sense of postcrossing, to create a chronicle for yourself.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for this translation. So
thanks a lot.
Paula, Anna, and Rick can understand.
I first of all thank you. I have to explain in English, but Sir Mukund sir says Vasudev Kutumbakam, so I wish to say in Hindi.
Good, Divyang, good. So now we move on to next member.
Yes, sir. So there's a message from Tapan that I put in the chat window, so you can all read because his mic is not working. So we will ask Sunil. Sunil, you there?
Hi, yes, I'm Sunil, and I started Postcrossing 6 months before because I read a news article in India that somebody from southern part of India has more than 2,000 to 3,000 of postcards on Postcrossing site, and I'm like, wow, it's still alive and working. And that's when I started, and then Colonel Sir, PV, and Vinayak, all guys helped me to get nice, beautiful postcards and send it across to the world. And the best part happened to me via Postcrossing is an old lady who's about 80 or 90 who lives in the Netherlands. She very happily sent me a few stamps when she realized that I love collecting stamps. And she sent me so many stamps from Netherlands that I don't know how to thank her. and that's the beauty of, as Akhil sir said, the beauty of giving, the art of giving. That's what it teaches us. Yeah, thank you.
So before we lose connection to Anna and Paula, may I request Anna and Paula to bless us on this 15th anniversary of Postcrossing with their messages to the postcrossers from India.
So we're just happy. I don't know what to say. We're just happy to be celebrating 15 years. It seems like a really long time that it took for us to get here, but also that it passed in the blink of an eye. No, it was so super quickly. As things are when you're enjoying the time. On this day, we're just happy and proud of this community because we feel like our part in this whole community was very small. We just started a thing, but then it grew way beyond our expectations, way beyond what we have dreamed of. And we're very happy that these connections happen in real life, that people meet, that people are friends together, that they find ways to connect on a meaningful level. It makes us very proud of running this community, of seeing these friendships take place. I think it's not our day, it's like everyone's day today, and we hope you take the time to celebrate and do something fun.
Thank you, Anna. We would like Paulo also to speak.
I didn't really prepare anything to say, and I'm not very good at public speaking, but I just want to say that I'm really happy to have started this small idea that became a huge thing now. I'm happy to be able to participate on this meeting and just say hello to everyone. I wish I could be saying this to every people around the world that are part of Postcrossing. That's just impossible. So it's nice that I can see some faces because we often just type behind a computer and it's not the same thing.
It's really nice to see your faces, like to see the people, no, behind the screens and the avatars.
Yeah.
So I'm just
going to diversity at Postcrossing, which I think is quite a special thing these days of having such a community that it's so diverse around the world. It's quite rare, I think. It's becoming increasingly uncommon to have something so diverse. I think it's quite special, and I think you all should be proud of this because you're part of it. So on us, I'm really thankful for you to be part of it and for being able to join this meeting and just say hello. That's what was our main goal today.
Yeah.
We didn't really have a speech. It was just waving and saying hello to everyone.
Yeah, I'm just going to request all of us to open up their cameras also, so then we can have one photo with all of us. Our own reference. So we can quickly open up your camera, video cameras, so then we can just have one screenshot. I request all of you to open the screen if it's possible quickly. So then we'll just have one, you know.
I want.
And just become here. Yes, come here. Divyang Joshi, can you open up your camera, Divyang? As to start the video. Yeah, I'm just asking everyone. Yeah.
1 second, PV.
1 second, 1 second. Yeah. So Yuvraj is also joining.
Yes.
So, wonderful. I just have this image for all of us to smile and say cheese.
Cheese.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very nice, very nice. So,
okay, thank you, Paula and Anna, for your magnificent message. And we wish many more such occasions in life. Thank you, Paula and Anna.
Thank you. Have a nice meeting, guys. See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye.
Bye bye. So now we can request Bharti to speak.
Okay. I have one small thing. So when you guys are going to visit India, whenever you guys are visiting Palawan, I know.
We have a long list of countries too.
We have already given our invitation to Polo that we will take care of the logistics and we will be good host. Plan.
Thank you so much. You're too kind. Yeah.
When is the little mail carrier visiting India?
Yes. We want little mail carrier to visit India.
They've been there once, but I guess it's time to go again. When the post office works a bit better, we have a spot, we can send it to you.
So we wish you see you soon here in India.
I hope so.
Okay.
Have a nice day, everyone.
See you soon.
Bye. You too soon. Yeah. Bye. PV, I have a request. I think Rick was trying to say something for a long time, so we would like to give her the chance.
I have to go because they're waiting with dinner for me. And when I don't go, I don't get anything. So I want to thank you all. Have a great evening, and we see each other soon. Okay.
Take care.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Coming back to our conversation on what post-crossing means to us. Anybody else had to share, or did I miss? Okay, Flynn is done. Abdul, you wanna go on the next round? Quickly.
Yeah. Hi, PV. I just want to share something.
Go ahead.
In post-crossing, I like to share this. You will find true friends. They will do anything for you. I have got so many friends from overseas. They will like Santa Claus. Like they will surprise you with very rare countries. Really, they are very good friends. Even in reality, you won't find friends here. But in post-crossing, you will get so many friends. One more thing I used to say is, if you follow Thomas Abraham Facebook page, really you will love to collect countries from all over the world. He used to share a lot of, he used to share every card with detailed explanation. I love his post, and I used to search in the Facebook and I'll find a way to get a country, or otherwise I'll text him and I'll get a help from him. He's a very nice friend. We get so many good friends in post-crossing. Really, I love post-crossing, and I love this post-crossing to be, this hobby should be live for some more years. Thanks, PV.
Wonderful. Thanks, Abdul, for the nice point.
Thank you, Alim. I would like to thank him. Thank you for saying those nice words of me. So I have stopped sharing these things for a long time due to some job constraints and all. you inspire me to just write it again. So hopefully I'll consider writing and uploading every cards. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Who else? I mean, I think everybody spoke. So for Bharti, who asked about this in the chat, how will I send the photos? I have all your email address. I'll be able to send it. The photos,
Okay,
the screenshot that we took. I have your email address. We'll be able to send it. Yeah. So so I think I have not introduced myself earlier. So I'll quickly speak about myself, and then we'll if there's anything more that we can talk about. Yeah. So my name is PV. I've been like I registered in Postcrossing in 2012, but I was in the hibernation mode. I just had 5 cards till 2017. Right, I sent 5 cards and received 5 cards, and that's it. I kind of didn't know the power of Postcrossing or the postcard by that matter. So thanks to Akhil sir, we met and then we spoke. We had like a lot of meetups, and then got into Postcrossing, hooked into Postcrossing, and that's how it happened. Now my daughter also started last year, and then she collected over 2018. She started, and then she already has 140 cards.
But the year's wrong.
Okay, something is wrong.
It's 2018.
Okay, so
Amu is correct.
Okay, Amu is correct. 2018, we started her account, and then she already collected over, since received and sent over 150 cards, and she's enjoying every day. She kind of learns something new from every postcard, right? So that ways. And specific to Postcrossing is a lot of learning for me. Get to know about the countries, their food habits, what they do, and personally also. I mean, beyond what is there in the front side of the card, I enjoy what is there written in the back side of the card, where the postcrosser writes what they have to say, what is their feeling, are they in a good mood, bad mood, what is the kind of situation they are in, all that they write. And that becomes a documentation, which the postcard can be created from the front side. UNESCO card, okay, I can just create something. Tomorrow I can create a Tanjavur temple. But I can't recreate what was written in the backside, which is more important. That's what I learned from Akhil sir and Amardeep and some of my other friends on Postcrossing, right? So that's very interesting. I was so thrilled again to have Anna and Paulo in this meeting. It is unexpected, and they were so kind that they could attend our meeting also, and it was fun having them. And at that time, even that student Jagrati was sharing her experience. It's so interesting for them also to get the feel of the postcrossing, the power of postcrossing. Of course, they know it, but it was so interesting to have them in our meeting. So I think like they mentioned, it's a community which is taking the whole thing around, and then we are all part of this, and as long as we are there, postcrossing will live, is what I feel. Right.
Hi, PV. Who designed the card? It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it is. We designed it. Yeah, I designed it. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really beautiful.
So we thought we'll have because the DNA phosphorus. We wanted to have something around 15. So the magical square is the smallest magical square is 15, and the phosphorus has this 15 number, the atomic number.
Very intelligent.
And it is also kind of connecting. Postcrossing logo is like a stamp. The magical square. Stamp is a magical square, and postcard is the DNA which connects.
Wow.
So that's what
It's really beautiful. Yeah, very intelligent design.
It's very nice, very well designed, and
so I'll just share this screen again. I think earlier we couldn't see it properly. I'll just share it here again. You guys want to see it?
So is there a way we can get this?
You'll be getting. So we will.
PV.
Yes,
PV,
sir. Yes, sir.
We are planning to get this card printed at the cost of ₹15 each.
Okay.
So, and which includes your postage within India also.
Oh wow. Okay.
So if any member wishes to get it duly posted to her or his address, so we can collect that data, and in the as earliest occasion, we will get it printed and sent from Bangalore to recipients. And
Whom do we send the request to?
To PV or to the PSI. So
Okay, yeah.
You,
okay.
In fact,
each member has to pay around 15 rupees.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So in
PV?
fact, I have all their addresses.
No. First let them.
Yeah, you have
First
my
let
email
them have.
request. Yeah.
See, first let them have the wish to get it by post. If it is there, then in one fine morning they may receive it through mail. And 15 rupees is the cost which we have to pay for it, for cost of designing, printing, mailing, and all.
Thank you for that. Unfortunately, mail is not working.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely correct.
So
I completely support this because a lot of efforts, more than efforts, yeah, a lot of resources go into this. So yeah, that's a very good idea.
And this will be the souvenir card from India to other recipient in the world.
Right, sir.
That's great. Okay.
Because Paulo and Anna joined this meeting, so we will endorse it.
Yes.
PV, I also wanted to know that is the window to send the digital signature still open or it's closed?
Please share. Please share.
Okay. Thank you. So, guys, if any one of you wants your signature to be included on the meetup card, you can send your signature to PV.
Okay, I did send, so I hope it's there.
Yeah. So whoever has shared, I mean, you must have sent it by mail. You have it,
Yes.
and then So
Thank you guys for all the work.
Wonderful. So I think it was fun meeting you all today again, and so whoever wants to say the final note, vote of thanks, whatever we call it.
Can I say something? This was so amazing to have them here. I think I was just shocked for a second that they joined us. I mean, it's nothing, it's just like a fan moment because, it was a small idea, but it's a big idea for us and they made this platform and, we see them she keeps sending the blog posts, right? I keep getting the mails of all the, and finally they were right here smiling at us and my God, I lost it. It's amazing that you all made that happen. I am so happy. I mean, I am absolutely mind blown. It's totally cool. So whoever made that possible and thought of it, thank you so much. And happy birthday again to Postcrossing. I'm so excited. Thank you. And
Yeah,
nice
it was
card.
really nice meeting them all. I think it's the second time in I am so privileged to attend the 2 meetings in a row. So it is amazing. Nice. And if it was not them, I could have missed some amazing people of my life, like friends for life. So greatly indebted to them for that matter. And nice seeing you all. Some of them I haven't seen in person, like in direct, and seeing in an avatar and seeing direct is different feeling. And chatting and talking face to face and sharing all these amazing experience. And it was my honor to see Colonel Sir, because I have been hearing about him for a long time. I hope to visit him once he comes back. Once this Corona thing is over. So looking forward to it. And thank you for organizing this meeting, PV.
Thomas,
that's all.
I assure you, I'll make you swim in the sea of postcards once you visit me in my place.
Definitely. Then I will learn swimming by postage, I guess.
Because 26,000 postcard, you will take at least a week to go through.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it, sir.
Yeah.
It's so nice of you.
And for the knowledge of other members, I wish to tell you about the unique facility which we have got is called Postcard Bank. Okay. We have got a Postcard Bank where around 18,000 postcards are available. If any member wants a virgin postcard on any topic, kindly send your message So we can send you that postcard to you, so you can send it back to the recipient for whom you are asking for. So whenever after this COVID is over, any member desirous to collect any postcard of any theme, we are able to help her or him out, because we have got a postcard bank.
Okay.
And vice versa, any member who has got surplus postcard to his requirement or her requirement, he can contribute that postcard back to the postcard bank. Same way we are continuing since last 5-6 years. Am I right, Sanket?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And for this occasion, I will remember Sita Sheshadri, who started this facility with us. She donated her entire postcards to us. And the next member was the Omkar Bapat. He donated his entire collection to us for the use of other members. So we have got around 5,000-6,000 postcards available at any time. Of course, Indian postcards.
Wonderful. So that's like the sea of postcards. Rightly you said by you.
Bharti, you can get in touch with Sir. So she wants to contribute some postcards to the Postcard Bank. So maybe after the meeting, you can drop him a message on WhatsApp.
No, I'm just giving the Postcard of India Facebook page. So that's the easy way to reach out to him, even if he's in France, wherever he is. We're all connected on Facebook, and then that's the easy way. So I gave the link. It's there in this chat. From there we can just send.
Actually, I don't use Facebook much, so.
Is it? Okay.
So, anyways, no problem.
We'll send you the details. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Any final notes from other friends?
Before we depart, I would like an idea to be germinated. Next year, we are planning to have a All India meet, and the place and date can be decided. And we would like other members to contribute their ideas through PV or through our WhatsApp group of PSY, because it's a long due. Last time we had Indo-Bangladesh post-process meet in Bangalore, where the members from Bangladesh and India participated. So now at present, the CPMG, Mrs. Sampath, is a known post-crosser. She will be mighty happy to give that ages of the India Post. It can be sponsored by India Post. So I request PV collect their email addresses of all the members who have attended the meeting today.
Yes,
we are in touch with them for future events. And any member who wishes to get a postcard from France, kindly let me know. I'm free because I have got no other job except writing postcards. So anybody who wish to get a postcard from France, of course on UNESCO World Heritage site, it will be my honor to send from here with a short and crisp message.
Say something finally.
I want to share.
This is okay, no?
So, and my thanks to PV for organizing everything, the logistics, the idea, the postcard, and he deserves a standing ovation and clapping. So on behalf of all of you, I'm clapping and I'm standing.
Thank you.
I was standing.
Yes, I would like to add, PV, we really appreciate. I'd like to add, PV, we really appreciate your effort, your artistic skills, the initiative. It's really wonderful to see that. Thank you.
So thank you, Sanoba madam. Yeah, thanks to all. Thanks to Colonel sir. Yeah. So any final notes? Yeah. So you want to say something, Amdini? Yeah, go ahead. What are you showing? You're showing, okay, everyone likes post-crossing. I too like post-crossing. Nice meetup. That's what she wrote in this paper. Okay, that's what she wanted to say. It seems. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good,
Bye,
good,
bye, bye.
Amudini.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
Okay, PV.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. There's no, so thank you so
Okay,
much for joining in.
Sanoba madam, good night.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks,
Stay safe.
everyone.
Thank you. Good
Bye.
night. So nice. Thank you so
So,
much.
Bye.
Bye bye, everybody. Stay safe.
Akhil
Okay,
sir,
Vinayak. Okay,
Bye,
Sanket.
everybody. Bye.
Akhil
Bye-bye.
sir, what is your grandson's name?
We have named him Yash.
Okay.
Y-A-S-H. Yash.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
You want to
Thank
see
you.
him?
Bye-bye.
Sleeping, sir.
You want to see him?
ending.
Yes, but he's sleeping. It seems he's sleeping.
Yes, sleeping.
Let him sleep.
It's okay.
That is the only job with me, to make him sleep in the afternoon.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Take care, sir. Bye.
Okay.
wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. So, Amadou, can I tell something now?
Thank
The final
you
note?
and
Yeah. So,
Bye.
thank you so much
Hello.
for, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So, Divyang
Go
Joshi?
on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. I would like to have a photograph, a screenshot that you captured. So you have
Email address. Yeah, I have all your email addresses.
my email ID.
If you're logged in, we have your email address.
Yes. Okay.
So
Thank
I
you.
will take the photo for everyone. Thank you so much for all of you. I'll just quickly fill 1 minute brief note and then we'll close it. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So like Colonel Sir was mentioning, if one want to receive a card from Bangalore, this postcard, right? So that's what he was mentioning with the postage. He was mentioning about this 15 rupees, not the selling cost, right? It's not the cost of a postcard. It is to receive a postcard from us from Bangalore. If you have to put a 6 rupee stamp and then print a card and then send across. And that's what he mentioned. So if somebody is interested, please reach out to me. You have my email address. When you logged in, you have the pv@creativeworld.in. That one. Please do send in your interest. Then we'll send a card to you. That is one thing. And then apart from that, so we were like everybody said, we are all thrilled to have Paolo and Anna in the meeting.
Yep.
Thanks to, I have to say, thanks to Vinayak, right? He pulled me into the previous meeting where Thomas also came in from the previous meeting. Rick was there at the same meeting. So we could kind of see a lot of people, and then we quickly wrote to them saying, will you be able to join in this meeting? I gave the identity password.
I think before we invited in the previous meeting, they just left the meeting. They're like, oh.
We want to invite them on the meeting, but they just left. Then I quickly wrote to them saying, okay, will you be able to join? And I get the ID password. So they're so nice of them to join in our meeting. To be so thrilled.
You should ask them for the digital signature so it is more valid.
Okay.
Like I was in the previous meeting and I saw Vinayak typing, okay, let me go, I have a meeting. So by the time I was replying him, okay, TC, take care. I saw him, he's not in the meeting. So I just checked him on the Facebook. Then I saw I have a message request that had been not accepted for 1 year. Like, come on, like. So it was nice of you to just invite me to this meeting as well.
So Paula and Anna, all good people like PV and Amar.
Yeah.
And Anna is as good as PV and Amar. And Amudini, I know. She is the best friend.
So in fact, when we went to Colonel Sir's house, he gave a full box of stamps and he asked Amudini to select whatever she liked, and then she selected a set of stamps, which is all the same. I don't know whether you remember 2 years back.
I remember going to his house, but I don't
remember the stamps she pulled out. Anyways, she said, whatever you take, select it, it's all yours, he said, and then it was fun.
And your visit is due. Anybody who is in Bangalore, I request to visit us. So that's the way we can feel young, energetic. Otherwise, we are very old people. Hardly anything to do. And so whenever you are free, Amudni or other friends in the meeting, it's good to interact, and that makes us more young. And what we have decided.
Sorry. So can you also set some tone for the meeting that we are planning for the next year? Like
I spoke. Now PV is there, Amar is there. What I'm planning, because 29th April is the World Dance Day.
Okay.
And so we have requested a few renowned artists in the Nrityagam. And Amar Vinayak is there. Mrs. Vinayak is a very proficient dancer herself. So the Nrityagam people have agreed that they can put up a 2-episode dance show for us.
Wow.
At no cost. I mean, except that
What about me?
their logistics on the stage. So then I spoke to the PMG and they are more than willing to give us 1 full day in Meghadoot with all the facilities, including welcome drinks, that is coffee or tea for 200 guests. So that is their seating capacity.
So this is a really
so
nice news, sir.
Because
Nrityagam is one of the best dance schools, Odissi dance schools from Pratima Bedi's. There's 12 Pratima
exactly
back in Bangalore.
So
amazing.
So we can have 1 performance from Mrs. Vinayak and 2 from them. So then that's around 35 minutes each. So almost 1 hour plus we can have live performance, and then we can have a display of postcards of various members. So we can arrange around 100 frames. So it means almost 10 members can display their entire collection of postcards, and followed by lunch, like we did it. Who all have attended? I don't remember.
The music meet.
A musical meet. So, or like Bangladesh, we had lunch thereafter, after that live show, then a display of postcard, then signing a postcard, followed by lunch, and then tea, and we can break off. So this is a outline draft, and we would like everybody to reach to other members to convince him, or any other member who has got a better idea and better place than Bangalore. We would like to come there and do some meetup like Pune or Mumbai. I mean, place of convenience, and the logistic can be provided. Then
you are on mute.
Huh?
No, I was telling the other city names.
I guess PV was talking something, but he was on mute.
No, I was telling other city names: Kochi, Madras.
Yeah. I mean, we can reach up to the venue is no problem. In Chennai, we have got a venue where V.V. Anand has got a that convention hall. So I can arrange that in Chennai. Bangalore, we have. Pune, I can arrange in cantonment, or Delhi, I can arrange in cantonment, but depending upon the number of members attending in that place. Because Bangalore, we have done. Sanket is with me from the day 1, from first meetup.
Yes, sir.
We did in Meghadoot, and we went for lunch in that MTR.
And in the spring also, so I forgot the name of the.
Spring Hotel in Bangalore. Yes, again same way.
Yes, sir.
So depending upon the number of members, convenience to attend, places hardly matters. It is the will of the members that matters. And or any other theme member can suggest. Because live show basically is musical and dance theme. These are the go with the theme, live show, or we can have puppetry. So
wonderful, sir. I think you're mentioning about April 2021, no, sir?
Yes.
April 2021. Yeah. So we have a lot of time to plan, and then we can take feedback from people, ideas. All those can be shared, and then we can plan this out. We have a lot of time.
I just have one last thing to add. So what happens is that in the previous meetups also, I was not able to contribute much, and when I see during the meetups, it is it is kind of a one-man show from Akhil sir. But honestly, I just want all of you to take a little more long-standing interest, and come and plan your leaves in advance. Maybe because if we are planning in Bangalore or whichever place, and even if we can have like squirrels share a contribution, that would be really helpful. So I feel that the next meetup should not be planned and done everything by one person, because in the end it becomes very burdensome. I mean, I agree that I know that Akhil sir won't agree with that, but yeah, it would be nice if all of us would take some long-standing interest.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thanks, Ankit, for that note. Yeah. Wonderful. So I think yeah. So we can call it a day, and yeah, because Colonel sir shared a lot more in terms of, again, like you said, Sanket, the queue for 2021 April event. That will give us some time to think through and then come back with ideas, and then we'll move on from there. So looking forward to meeting again in another event. Now that online meetups are easy to kind of do, but yeah, offline meetups are also interesting, where we can kind of meet a lot more people in person and then talk and then enjoy the ambience, enjoy food and everything. Today we are sitting on sipping our own coffee here, in our own place. So that way it's going to be an interesting event into the 2021. So again, thank you all, and thank you, Colonel sir, for all the guidance. And we look forward for this card coming in. We'll take some time to put in your digital signatures and keep it ready, and then we'll start shipping things. Right? Wonderful. So
thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you everyone. Yeah, wonderful.
Take care.
Bye. Bye. Bye.